Hey guys, this is Skyforce95, and today we'll be looking at the new Trent Airbender NT38B Bluetooth keyboard case for the iPad 2nd, 3rd, and 4th generation. It is not compatible with the new iPad Air or the original iPad due to sizing reasons. And so this video will be covered in two parts, the first being the unboxing, and the second part being my initial impressions. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. So since I bought this off Amazon, it comes in its frustration-free packaging. And inside you have the retail packaging. Here's the front of the box. And the back. I already opened this because I already tried it out. And unfortunately I will have to be returning this because I got a defective one. This thing is not registering my keys very well at all, and it even duplicated some of my keystrokes. So yeah, I'll be returning this, that's for sure. But while I still have it, I'll go ahead and show you what's in the box and also how it looks like on the iPad. So the first thing you're greeted with is a little card telling you how you can become a pilot user, also known as a beta tester if you so choose. Second is the user manual. It shows you the orientations, how to put on the case and all that, and how to connect it with Bluetooth. On the left you have the charging cable, which is just a standard micro to regular size USB for charging the keyboard case itself. The battery life on this thing is pretty long. It should last you many months, so there's nothing to worry about there. So now we get to the start of the show, and that's just to remind you to apply for the warranty. So I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like. It's about 1 inch thick and 1 pound heavy. Including the iPad, it will be 2.5 pounds, so this is not light. On the bottom you have rubber feet for grip, so you won't slide around when you're typing on a smooth surface. You got the hinge itself, which is detachable using these clips. And on the inside you have the keyboard itself. You got the function keys, specifically for the iPad. You got the home button, the brightness control, keyboard, on-screen keyboard to show it or not, the search option, the photo viewing slideshow button, the language switching keyboard so you can type in different languages, playback controls, volume controls, and finally your lock key. And that is to turn on and off the Bluetooth, your connect button, and you see here it lights up for caps lock when it's charging and when Bluetooth is on. So let's go ahead and slip in my iPad, show you how it looks like. So show you where the ports are. You got your ports are all open, speaker grill, your volume rocker, mutes, switch, your power button, and your microphone, headphone jack all open and ready to use. The charging port for the keyboard case itself is right there. I'll show you the positions it can be in. It can open like this. It has a sleep and wake function. As long as you have the volume side of the keyboard up, that's where the magnetic strip is. So as long as that orientation is to the end of the keyboard, it will perform the sleep-wake functionality. So if you do rotate it, and you rotate it to this side, it's not going to have the sleep-wake function because the magnet's on only one side. As for other orientations, you can put it in a little tablet mode kind of thing, or you can put the stand this way to show somebody off what's on your screen on that side. But something to be careful of is this thing does tend to tip over pretty easily. And yeah. As for the stand itself, it's able to extend outward by holding this switch over, You can stand it outward. One thing to note is that it's only locks in one direction, so it'll slide back this way if you're not careful. Of course, it can be fully detached like this, and then you could use it like that. Oh, and another thing is that this can be completely detached, which means you can use the iPad solely by itself. So that will leave you with a little back shell for your iPad if you just want to use it by itself. So that's another thing, another feature of this case.
Okay, that'll do it for this half of the video. Now on to the review. Even if I didn't get a defective product, I think I would still return it. First of all, it's just way too bulky. It's already 1 inch thick, and the iPad is supposed to be a thin and light tablet, but combined with the iPad, it weighs 2.5 pounds. And I think that's just unnecessary weight to add to an already kind of heavy tablet. And then for the typing experience, there's really only one true viewing angle. It claims to have several postures and angles it can do, like extending it out, but the main problem I have with it is the extension part of it. The extension, as I mentioned before, is locked only in one direction, so it's really easy to just push it back, and since this tablet takes a while to set up, it gets really annoying. Another thing is that the shift key is located in a very strange place. As you can see, is very close to the up arrow key, and which is what I end up usually hitting when I'm typing and trying to hit the shift key, but I end up using the up arrow key, and that gets really annoying as well. And that, as opposed to that, is the Shark backlit keyboard, which I bought instead, and I totally recommend that keyboard because it's light and it has a much better keyboard layout. As for the other options included in this Airbender case is of course the possibility of using the iPad as a stand and then typing with the keyboard somewhere else, or you can still use the iPad by itself by detaching it from the case. But again, that takes a while and honestly is very inconvenient. Now let's go ahead on to the ease of use, and as you haven't gotten already, my message for this is not easy to use. It takes a while to set up, it's not very practical, and it's not comfortable to type on when you're using it on your lap. It's also very hard to open. You would think it would be like a laptop, but it's not. It's probably like 3 times harder to open than a laptop. It's also top heavy, and combined with that poor hinge, it makes it really easy to tip over. Okay, so far my impression of this has been very negative, and let's go ahead and mention some things that I do like. I do like that it provides very nice protection. It provides full protection of your iPad. It covers up the screen and it covers the back. It also has a very nice LED indicators on the front, so it shows you when you're connected, when it's charging, and other notifications. So what is my final thought? I think the concept was a good idea. It's just all the features are very gimmicky and together it doesn't work smoothly, so it ends up creating a very undesirable experience. So ultimately, I would not recommend this product. I give it a 2.5 out of 5. Instead, I would recommend you picking up the Shark backlit Bluetooth keyboard cover, which is still around the same price as this Airbender case, so there's no reason to not use that. Of course, if you want a full protection, then just look for a thin cover for your iPad to use with a keyboard. That'll do it for me for this review. I hope you found this video helpful. Subscribe if you're on YouTube and like if you enjoyed this video. Thank you.